the beginning there was a great love between the sky god Rani
and the earth goddess Papatuanuku.
For their own needs, family forced them apart, but we live within their love still, for no true love ever dies.
In the shadow of a mountain, in a small New Zealand town, was a house like no other, rather grey and tumble down. When settlers first arrived here, they gazed upon the sights, then claimed a piece of property. Your father chose the heights, Tiki-tiki-tanga. And joining in the wilderness was Earnshaw's darling bride, a delicate young flower scared by the howling tide. Howling, haruru, heights, tiki-tiki-tanga. A son made them a family, and fortune truly smiled, for never was more happiness in a land remote and wild. Wild, more, howling, haruru, heights, tiki-tiki-tanga. A precious daughter followed, but joy soon turned to grief. A chilling frost stole mother, like wind will pluck a leaf. Windy, ho, wild, more, howling, haruru, heights, tiki-tiki-tanga. Unable to forget her, your father went away, and now he is a soldier, but he will return someday to our windy ho, wild, more, howling, haruru, wuthering heights, tiki-tiki-tanga.
Stop, everyone. Charlie,
There's not even a scene change there. Give me a few minutes.
is this one of those women's problems?
We were winning 12-10.
What?
They were going for a try, so I stopped the ball.
With your face?
The day before we open? I hired an opera singer, not an all black. Surely they don't allow you to do contact sport in the opera company?
Hell no.
Naughty girl.
I'll take it easy. It's just a dress rehearsal.
Just.
Have you learnt those lyrics, Ray?
Well, I can't get them to go in. I've tried writing them down alphabetical order, word association, but they won't stick. Well, that Perry Harker song's just a blank.
Can you watch Stephen for cues?
Everyone should be watching me or the monitor anyway.
I can't see that far.
Oh, what about the wings? Charlie could gesture at you.
Benny, I know what you're going to say, but I just couldn't get it to stay up.
I knew you were too good to be true.
Not helping. This isn't the sign we had. Charlie?
It's on my list.
Didn't the other sign have more words on it?
Well, the letters are bigger and I couldn't fit it all on, so I just put ho and more instead of ho, more. It's just less emphatic, isn't it?
That's not how Tereo works.
What do you mean? Set.
It'll mean something completely different now. Tereo is a very lyrical language. You can't just do each word individually.
What? But that's how I translated the lyrics. One word at a time.
Well, it won't be a literal translation. It'll be like, you got the grammar wrong.
You were so busy being cultural and relevant, you didn't think to check to get it right? And I suppose you weren't going to say anything and make us all look like stupid Pakihas.
Pakeha.
Not helping. You mean you didn't notice all through rehearsal you were singing shite?
I don't speak Māori.
I thought all the drama schools encouraged iwi to get in touch with their tangata whenua-ness.
It wasn't like that when we were at drama school.
Wait. You think I'm tangata whenua? I'm not. I'm not Māori. I'm not. Dad's Chinese. Mum's English. I'm Chinglish.
So, in this groundbreaking Aotearoan musical, we don't have a Maori actor in the lead role? In the company?
Talofalava.
Luce, I thought there was a bit of Māori in you.
And I'm sure there will be again, darling, but I hardly think we can count what she picks up at karaoke.
Funny. I have got Maori blood. Some great-grandfather of mine kidnapped some Maori princess or something.
My nana was a Māori.
My iwi is Aotearoa.
So we'll still have credibility.
We were.
Look, this is a musical. Credibility will be the last thing an audience is expecting.
Illustrious hen howling get footrest. That's what the sign says. Illustrious hen howling get footrest.
Tereo isn't like that.
Not helping. Until the set's fixed, I'll run the build-up to Kathy and Wahi nearly kissing.
As if they weren't running it enough.
I wanted to talk to you about that.
Here we go.
Well, not to cause any problems, but this costume, it's hindering me.
Not the lack of talent.
But darling, you look divine.
Thanks. But the hem, I keep on slipping on it.
Well, you could always try hiking it up.
Fix!
She was just like that at drama school.
Look, I'll try and get you another, but it won't happen before opening. Now run the steps a few times, please.
Just because she's on TV.
Oh, she's all right.
Yeah, that's all she is. All right. That was my part.
Oh, sweetie, you were lucky to be hired so soon
In
after.
my most drunken stupor, I could have wiped the floor with her.
What's with your voice?
Karaoke.
You went karaokeing during production week.
Yeah, and I still sound better than our leading lady.
Yes, but she's a star. Without a DUI. And with the state your voice is in, you'll probably have to take it down the octave.
Honey, for the lead, I'd take it down anywhere.
Ew.
I called you last night.
Oh, I was working on the waltz last night with Luce. It went late.
It's just, well, you know how I said that I didn't want to start anything during rehearsals?
Absolutely.
Well, we open tomorrow, so technically, how about after the dress is over, you drive me home?
Absolutely.
So, did you get the waltz sorted? It's not a dancer's body.
Oh, she's got moves.
You're so generous. I tried to help her with our scenes, but she's so prickly with me. Hope she appreciated what you put in.
Benny, I've had an idea about my character.
And what animal have you decided to be?
No, I don't do that crap. It's about my backstory. See, I was thinking that Acton's anger is maybe a result of repressed homosexuality. And the reason he's bitter is because Wahi rejected him for Kathy.
I didn't write that.
Drew has made an interesting and valid offer, and you should show some respect for his integrity. I can see repressed homosexuality in your character. We should explore that.
Sweet.
sweet.
Fixed!
As soon as you can.
Matt. Was Charlie at drama school with you?
Yep. She hasn't acted for years, though. Good voice. She'd do it for you, stud.
What?
Knock yourself out.
Back into position now, thanks, Matt. You ready for me?
Sorry?
To start?
Right. Yeah. No, just give me 20 minutes. Seconds. I'll, soon.
I don't know how secure it is, but it should get us through the run.
When everyone's ready, give Stephen a big cue.
You'll love that.
Can you get out of my way and let me stage manage?
Why do you do that when you could be acting?
I developed an addiction.
Oh.
Eating. Shouldn't you be with Ray?
Oh, shit.
The place is Te Wairoa in 1881. My name is Kayako, and this is how it began. From fields in Parihaka, old Earnshaw did return. His actions altered everything, as you're about to learn.
I am home, and I will never leave again. Please forgive me. I know more now than I did then. I felt rage at a God who'd take my wife. How could he do this? Why would he end a blameless life? So I ran to the war, and it's there that I saw great injustice, greater pain. And at first I joined in, then I realized my sin. Such injustice, just insane. I was lost. I didn't know which way to turn. All I knew was there must be something more to learn. Then he spoke, the wisest man I ever knew, and I listened. Every word he said was true. His name was Tefiti, and he said, where is the peace to be retained? Where are the promises? Simple words, but delivered with such pride. He had spoken what I had questioned deep inside. All at once I knew my peace was here with you, with the children for whom the promises were due. So I headed to you, but I needed to do something worthy, something good. Then from down by the lane came a sound of one in pain. I would help him if I could. He was only a child, and he said, my name is Wahiparai Papatua Pari. I have nothing. Then I knew that God was giving me a chance, so I took him. Without a second glance, we are home, and we will never leave again. Meet your new brother, welcome him into our den. Who would have thought that mere words could change a life? But dear Feety, you have ended all the strife. I am whole, and my family will thrive. You will triumph, Haka will survive. Be strong, and your peace will be retained. This I promise you. This I promise you.
I wonder where you came from and who your father was. I know. Tinker, tailor, soldier, sailor, rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief. Tinker. I don't know what a tinker does. Tinker, tailor. Well, that seems rather dull. Tinker, tailor, soldier. Maybe you're a soldier's son, a man strong and brave who lived for his country and fought for his life on the field rich and green. A hero so true, a dad to be proud of, who wasn't afraid to die for his queen. If you were his son, I might take you by the hand, and maybe I'd say, please stay. Come the day you'd finally be where you belong. Anyway, tinker, tailor, soldier, sailor. Maybe you're a sailor's son, a jolly old tar, a rogue with the ladies, whose ship always sails, cut a swathe across the sea to faraway lands, exotic with treasure, who wasn't afraid to live his life free. If you were his son, I might take you by the hand, and maybe I'd say, please stay. Come that day, you'd finally be where you belong. Anyway, tinker, tailor, soldier, sailor, rich man. Maybe you're a rich man's son. Perhaps he's a king adrift in his castle, who lost his lone heir to a traitor unseen. And you, the young prince, shall claim back your kingdom and won't be afraid to make me your queen. If you were that man, I would take you by the hand, and then I would say, please stay. Come that day, we'd finally be where we belong. Anyway, tinker, tailor, soldier, sailor, rich man,
Poor man, beggar man, thief, you begged your way into our home, then stole our father's heart.
I didn't know.
But you will die a poor man, no better than your start.
Where he'd go?
You may have blinded my father, my sister and the maid.
Do not tease.
But I know what you really are, and we don't need your trade.
Acting, please.
Don't you touch him! You do not have the right. If ever you should harm him, then it's me you have to fight!
Don't you dare blame me, I'm not the one. I'll will see you pay for what you have done someday. Mountains rumble, but love never dies. Loved ones pass, heroes stumble, but be sure that their love never dies. Though the path seems unclear, and you feel all on your own, in your heart they'll be there. You will never be alone. Trust in faith, dry your eyes, lift your head to the skies, for you were loved, and that my love never dies.
Is she all right?
I'm fine. Oh, just felt a bit dizzy.
If I don't get a good run,
Oh man, my head hurts.
Take her to the green room. Give her a couple of Nurofen. Do we need her for the next bit?
Yes? Is the second Kayako going into One True Love?
You do it, till she's back.
What?
I don't expect a full character realization. Just say the lines.
Time to dust off your tap shoes.
And put her apron on. I haven't seen all the cozies under the lights.
Just watch me and I'll mouth the lyrics to you.
Been hearing this stuff in my sleep.
Tick-tock, people.
From 81 to 86, the land grew rich and strong, but in Tarawera's shadow, something was very wrong. Life had become a challenge for Kathy and Wahi, both longing for a better time when they could both be free. For a tiki-tiki-tanga, a tyrant ruled the land with laws and regulations completely out of hand. With Acton often drinking, they'd flee into the night, where unsuspecting neighbors could find themselves inside. When I find my one true love, I know he will send me from heaven above. I'll only wonder what I've done to deserve his love.
I am just a simple man who chose to live by God's own plan, and that is why I know my reward is to find true love.
Softly he will come to me, sharing all his charms.
We'll have the whole world to see. Safely in her arms she'll hold me. Where she roams I cannot say, but I know she will find me. Godspeed that day, my one true love. Make haste to my door.
Do you think you can run?
I think that it's broken.
What have we done?
The whole house is woken.
I won't leave you here.
I'll be alright.
I won't let them hurt you.
Don't start a fight.
I will not desert you.
You have to leave here. Look, you'll be better off without me. I will be fine, you will see. Do as I asked, Iwahi. Adieu. My name is Catherine Earnshaw. Please forgive me for intruding like this. I fear this wound soon may turn sore.
Come inside, we'll attend to you. There's no intrusion, dear miss. My name is Edmund, and this is my sister, Emily Dawson. We're at your service.
Promise me you will do nothing to harm her. Promise me.
Softly he will come to me.
A rich and sheltered child who was timid as a dove. Sweet Emily thought that Wahi would be her one true love. Her brother Edmund Dawson for Kathy felt the same, making it his mission to alter her second name. Poor Wahi, now forgotten, became a bitter man who vowed to wreak his vengeance on the whole Dawson clan. For since the night they saw them, Miss Kathy, she has stayed, adopting their gentilities, a dangerous masquerade.
It may be only girl talk, but it's a lot of fun. Wondering where we will be and who will be the one. You first.
If your brother loved me and chose me as his bride, would he show his passion or keep it inside? I'm sure I'd grow to love him. I kiss him every day. So does your brother love me? What did he say?
Edmund is quite smitten. He only speaks of you. The poems he has written confesses love as true. If he became your husband, you'd come into our home, and I would be your sister and never be alone.
Girl talk, girl talk, girl talk, little girl talk. Kathy may say something what he oughtn't hear. Now is the time to make him aware.
will be, and who will be the one. Your turn.
If your brother loved me and chose me as his bride, would he show his passion or keep it inside? I'm sure I'd grow to love him. I kiss him every day. So does your brother love me? What did he say?
Have you even seen him? He seems a funny choice. Often he's ill-tempered and quick to raise his voice. Although it seems disloyal this much, I'll tell you true. I think you could do better. No, acting's not for you. It may be only girl talk.
What is acting?
But it's a lot of
Who can this
fun.
acting be? No, I mean your brother, the one you call Wahi. But I must be going, no more, no time to say. I'll give your love to Edmund, you'll really make his day.
Girl talk, girl talk, girl talk, little girl talk. Rest now, dear brother, you've done your share. I'll get the drinks, you sit in that chair.
Maybe only girl talk, but it's a lot of fun. Wondering where we will be and who will be the one. Wondering where we will, wondering where we will,
Wondering where we will be and who will be the girl talk, girl talk, girl talk, little girl talk.
Wahi, she wants Wahi to love her. You not persuade me to be the maid he loves. It would degrade me. Marry Wahi. No, I will be Mrs. Dawson.
I don't believe you. You may deceive yourself, but I have known you all of your life. And if it's anybody's wife you should be, it is Wahi. If Dawson's a rose, then you're the thorn. If Wahi was the blackest night, you'd be a raging storm. You are one and the same, and yet you ridicule his name.
We are one and the same. He is the night and I the storm. He is the fright, I am the thorn. Kayako, I am Wahi. He is the only one who knows me. I am his, as he was always mine. We are one, always together, wherever our souls may be. For you are the same, Kathy.
What the hell were you doing during my song?
Acting, singing, dancing. Should try it sometime.
You were upstaging me.
Yeah, well, that's gonna happen.
Keep your voices down. Mitch. Drunk. Upstage, you there too?
You didn't.
You bastard. You're all bastards.
What was that about?
Julie just grabbed her stuff and left.
Christ!
Should we wait?
Keep running.
What, with no leading lady?
Ta-da! Ash needs to see your cosy under the lights.
What?
Well, keep going. How?
Start it someday and keep going till they get back.
If they don't,
Siesta time. No, we finished the dress. You can do this, can't you?
Of course she can. Just watch me. I'll look after you.
All right, everybody, assume the position. It's showtime.
It would degrade her, degrade her. Someday she'll take me by the hand and she'll say, please stay. Come that day, I'll finally be where I belong. Someday. But until then, I go on and on. The time has come to move along. On and on toward tomorrow. I'll be gone to make my fortune, but I swear I will return. Till then I go on and on.
I am he. He is the only one who knows me.
On and on.
I am his, as he was always mine.
and on.
We are one, always together, wherever our souls may be.
Everything's changing, nothing's the same. Have I done well, or will I be blamed? On and on.
Everything's gone terribly wrong. I can see it ending in tears. These are my fears. He will leave it. She'll pine all day, wasting away, never to know they were meant for each other, not sister and brother love.
On and on.
I know she was sent me from heaven above. I wonder what I did to deserve Kathy's love. Everything's changing, nothing's the same. Far as I go, I'll still hear her name. Bear the blame and move on and on.
I am she.
The time has come to move along.
She is the only one who ever knew me. I am hers, and she was always mine. We are one, always together, wherever our souls may be.
Never to sigh again
In quiet gullies on empty shores, the solitude was broken by drinking, fighting, cursing men, their hopeful dreams unspoken. They light their fires, they pitch their tent, their futures they are planning. For here a fortune can be made, and all it takes is panning. In Charleston on the western coast, there is a charm that few can boast. Raise up your glass and drink a toast to the host town of the gold rush.
You dip your pan in and shake it round to try and catch old shiny.
You savor every nugget found, no matter large or tiny.
The men are tough and their tempers short,
with spirits often broken.
And gentle lads away from home can find the fury walking.
In Charleston on the western coast, there is a charm that few can boast. Raise up your glass and drink a toast to the host town of the gold rush. Kathy, how I suffer, I'm suffering for you. Are you even half aware of the pain you've put me through in time? You will see you're mine, meant to be, meant to be, meant to be.
In Charleston on the western coast, there is a charm that few can boast. Raise up your glass and drink a toast. In Charleston on the western coast, there is a charm that few cities can boast. Raise up your glass and drink a toast to a life intense, an intensive life, to the whole town of the gold rush.
Kathy will take me by the hand and she'll say, please stay. This is that day I'll finally be where I belong, on and on.
So while he left the gold field, a millionaire self-made, to pledge his heart to Kathy, certain he'd not degrade. But back at Tarawera, poor Kathy unaware, thought why he had deserted her, and quietly shed a tear. And seeing her confusion, young Dawson made his play, completely out of character. Edmund had seized the day by asking her to marry him. Undying love he swore, and though he'd won the battle, why he had lost the war. Trust in faith, dry your eyes, lift your head to the skies, for you are loved, you are loved.
Who could have guessed we would end up this way? Who could have known I could be so happy? Who could have thought I'd have you by my side?
For you are loved, you are loved.
I would have thought you could have anyone. I would have known you'd be on a pedestal. I would have guessed.
You would have guessed, my love,
that you are loved, you are loved.
I would have guessed it's time to kiss the bride.
For you are loved.
Mrs. Dawson.
Mr. Dawson.
You are loved. Who is that stranger?
It is I, Wahil. I've made my fortune and I'm here, I have returned. So tell me what's going on.
She is his bride.
Dawson's bride. She is mistaken, he's not the one who's right for her. Will she awaken, change what she's done, make this all a blur? And what's begun be the way we were in time? She will see, she's mine, meant to be. He'll be forsaken, he is outdone, I'm the one for her. I will always be the one for her, the one for her, the one for her, the one for her.
Once long ago, you never had seen this innocent girl passing by.
She is mistaken,
ready for love, simple and pure.
He's not the one,
longing to hear hide in mine.
Who's right for her?
Then long ago, when just 17, I noticed a look in your eye.
Will she awaken?
Distant, withdrawn, sorrow or pain.
Change what she's done.
I wish that I wasn't so shy.
Make it all a blur.
How could you know, beating within?
And what's begun
was a heart fairly bursting to fly.
In the way we
so
were.
look in my eyes, there's much more to see. Deep in my eyes, there's much more to me. Look
in
my
time she will see.
there's much more to see.
She's mine.
Deep in my eyes,
Meant to
there's much more to me. Now, long ago, it's only a dream, and my spirits are reaching the sky.
He'll be forsaken.
For here in my arms, at last in my arms,
He is
is a
outdone.
wonderful, marvelous guy.
I'm the one for her.
Here in my arms, your home in my arms, my beautiful, marvelous guy that I loved long ago.
I am the one for her.
We should be on our way. It's no time to dance. Out there the whole world awaits, honeymooning in France, then England.
Before you go, there is one thing to do. You cannot leave, missing this tradition.
And what is that?
We all must kiss the bride.
Take your hands off her.
Go ahead, make me.
She is my lover.
Do you forsake
My
me?
future is here.
This isn't right.
I never would hurt you.
Don't start a fight.
I will not desert
You have to leave here.
If that's what you want, it's all up to you. This is your call, there is nobody else who can finish it all. Why are you afraid? Kathy, tell me true. What is it you can't face?
You. And don't don't call me cunt face.
Oh my God, I've been wanting to do that since day one. You know, it's like in The Sound of Music. You know, and climb every mountain, or mount every climber, as we used to call it. And Reverend Mother says, "What is it you can't face, Maria?"
Can we go from the beginning again, please?
I'm sorry, keep going, keep going.
We'll take it from It's All Up to You. Thank you. And can we sing the lyrics as written, please?
I don't think he's used to you foul-mouthed tiki types.
5, 6, 7, 8.
It's all up to you. This is your call. There is nobody else who can finish it all. Why are you afraid? Kathy, tell me true. What is it you can't face?
Leave her alone.
You're starting to bore me.
Perhaps you should go.
You cannot ignore me.
This isn't the place, this isn't the time. I can't do this now, I'm losing my mind.
Mate! Taika mate! Death! Violent death! I can see it. Phantom canoe! Mountain of fire! Kia inoi te tau mo te ao katoa. Kia inoi te tau mo te ao katoa. Ata whai, ata whai, ata whai.
Mercy indeed, marvelous party, so glad I came. Weddings can often be boring and lame. Fabulous dining, exquisite wine, not forgetting the floor show, simply divine. Love to stay longer, people to see. Deal with your bride, leave the upstart to me. Come now, dear brother, back to my home. Leave the two lovebirds nestling alone. It was great, but ticky tongue awaits. There's the gate, we must be going. Do not hesitate, for after all it is their wedding night, you know. Too bad you arrived too late, we must move on.
Just get out.
A long last look, then you're gone.
I have to speak with Wahi. There is something that I need him to know. I'll return, don't you worry. Darling,
We really are like oil and water, the rich man's son, the poor man's daughter, and yet I followed as night must follow day. Your tender smile, the look you gave me, how could you know you would enslave me? Our time was borrowed, I always knew I'd say adieu. I only wanted what was best for you, but I don't think the best for you is me. Adieu. And though my life has been so blessed by you, I realize it's best for you to be free. What's best for you is not the best for me. You've been my friend, my one true lover, and though I knew you loved another, I was content with the role you had me play. Don't cry for me, I need no sorrow. We've yesterday, just not tomorrow. I'll always love you, but in a different way today. Adieu. I only wanted what was best for you, but I don't think the best for you is me. Adieu. And though my life has been so blessed by you, I realize it's best for you to set you free. What's best for you is not the best. Forgive me if I might suggest the best for you is probably why
I know how much I've hurt you. This is not the way I wanted to be. I never meant to desert you. Would you be better off without me? Adieu. I only want the very best for you. And now I see the best for you isn't me. Adieu. And though my life has been so blessed by you, please realize it's best for you to let me be. I must confess I'm not the best. My guilt no longer unexpressed. I'll always love what you have given me. I pray I may return someday.
the time has come to move along
What is wrong?
toward tomorrow. She is gone.
No, you are wrong. I know he loves me. She won't be long, but I'll go and see what's happening. You should wait here. Just leave it to me. She'll reappear. It's nothing, you'll see.
What's going on? Where have they gone?
Tiki, tiki, tonga.
So much to fear, didn't you hear? Feel the tremor. Something's not right. Somewhere tonight, someone will die, Kathy.
What about Kathy? What are you saying? That she may die? Kayako, stop playing.
Pain like no other. Kathy will suffer.
We must save her. we must save her.
Mrs. Dawson, we've been expecting you.
What is it about you making me yearn for a time long ago that I know wasn't golden or merely even good? What made us think we were kings and queens? Were we so young that we didn't know how things could be or should be? I can't recall a single day when in my life you played no part. Through good and bad times, always there by my side, my constant friend, my trusted heart. But someone else has come along, and you're both asking me to choose between a lover and a brother so dear. Either way I have to lose. I don't understand what's happening here. Who could have guessed we would end up this way? I feel so lonely. If only I could start my life again, some other place, some other time, some other way. There is no time for wishes here, or childhood games we left behind. No more the king and queen, just him, you and me. How can fate be so unkind?
I can't recall a single day,
a time and place without you here.
when
We
in my life
had
you played no part.
when we were young without a care.
Through good and bad times, always there by my side.
Running free,
My constant friend, my trusted
running
heart.
But now we
So someone else has
have
come
to grow.
along.
The time has come to move along.
Well,
You
I'm
have
demanding
to
that
know
you choose
that what we're doing here is wrong.
between a brother and a lover, my dear.
But a friend,
And I don't intend to lose. I don't understand what's happening here.
who could have guessed we would end up this way? I cannot lose you, I choose you. God forgive me for the suffering I've caused. What will be the price to pay? You weren't the first
I have no need for
man
wishes,
I kissed, but now it seems you'll be the last.
Our childhood
What
games
will
so
be
far
missed? My
behind.
other life put in the past.
We are the king and queen, not him, you and me.
With the news.
How could he have been so then go. I only want the very best for you. Adieu.
Edmund was right.
No, this was goodbye. It's not what you think, dear sister. Don't cry, no, don't run away.
Miss Dawson, come back, it isn't safe out there.
What's going on?
We have to go find her.
Emily, there isn't anything to run away from. Emily, come back, you are not safe there. Could this be Kayaka's warning? Keep searching, she can't be found.
Never to smile again for us.
There's someone there. Look, the whole family's here.
Pain like no other, Kathy will suffer.
Someday she'll take me by the hand and she'll say, please stay. Come that day, I'll finally be where I belong.
Awhātau, maunga poro aroha, ma te kore rawa. Whānau heke, toa pore aroha, ma te kore rawa. Aranya, pokai kaha, aria motu hake. Manawa kairotoi, kore rawa motu hake. Whakapono, whakamatu ato tangi, rewa pane rangi koe. Hakoi, aroha mate kore rawa.
Rain falls, mountains rumble, but love never dies. Loved ones pass, heroes tumble, but be sure that their love never dies. Though the past
Stop the music. Listen up, everyone. Julie and I have had a long discussion, and she has something to say.
Thank you, Benny. I just wanted to apologise to each and every one of you for my appalling and unprofessional behaviour tonight. I love this show, and I just want it to be as good as it can possibly be. And seeing such a fragile piece getting out of control, combined with the pressure of carrying the entire production, it just became too much. But I want you to know that I'm back now, and I'm not leaving.
Julie has expressed her fears, and it's confirmed a few things. So I've decided to change the staging of girl talk and bring the focus back to where we belong. Oh, and in Act 2, I've decided to cut the long ago duet between Emily and Wahi and replace it with a dramatic monologue from Drew.
What? That's my only song.
But you can't cut a song.
It doesn't further the plot, and the monologue will tie up any loose ends.
It's really important musically.
And if it doesn't fall with the action, we don't need it.
But it's Emily's main motif, and it has the development of Wahi's Goldfield lament. Those themes will be musically redundant.
And I'm sure that both people who notice will be totally gutted.
But it's a through-sung score. You can't have dialogue. I'd have to edit all the arrangements. You can't cut it.
Stephen!
I won't let you ruin my show.
Don't go getting all precious on me. Just because you've written some pretty tunes to some pretty shitty lyrics doesn't make it Les Mis. If I choose to cut a fucking song, I'll damn well cut the bitch. It's real. It's happened. Now, everyone, get changed, go home, and we'll all meet here tomorrow night at 6 o'clock after a good night's rest. 6 o'clock on the dot. And we'll run those changes before the gala opening. Drew, I need to get onto that monologue tonight, so will you come now?
Sweet.
Don't you think you should say something to Charlie?
Oh, yes. Thank you for your valiant attempt in keeping the rehearsal going. It must have been very amusing. Now everyone go. Darling, I thought you were just going to hold the costume up to the light. Now, before tomorrow night, we need the set checked, the sign fixed. You'll need to pick up the programs from the printers. I'm sorry, it's you in that frock. Now, Matt's radio interview is at 8 in the morning, so you'll need to ring him and make sure he's up. And arrange for a taxi. Oh, and see if that throat specialist can do anything with what's left of Luce's voice. That's everything. Oh, be a pet and get Julie's cozies cleaned. And tell Drew I'll be waiting at the back door.
I can't believe he cut my number. Next time, kiss me first. How about a ride?
I'm not going your way. Just go loose.
Beautifully played, darling.
Yep. You weren't too shabby. Ciao.
You should talk to Benny about doing more with your career. That's what I'm going to do.
Sure you are. Now, you be careful, eh? Don't let yourself get talked into anything.
I know what I'm doing.
Remember, it's bad manners to spit. I better go and make sure Luce doesn't hit the bottle.
He was pretty rough on you. And me. Again. Oh, well, you know what they say. Bad dress rehearsal, great opening night.
This is going to be bigger than Phantom.
You know, he only cut that song to punish Luce. Get Julie back on side. It's a great song. Okay, not as good as the duet that I sang, but...
Did it really well.
Thank you kindly.
All of it. I've never heard it sung like that before. It's the first time I've heard the harmonies in the duet. Well, other than at home with Mum, but she's not much of a belter.
When all this is over, I'm going back to the opera company. At least there all the bloodleading's on stage. Later, dudes.
I'd better go and do my preset for tomorrow.
Yeah, I should cut that song that's not as good as the one that you sang. You wouldn't like to sing it again? With me?
Oh, I'd love to.
Really? I'll start it from just where they sing together.
Were you going to stay there?
Oh, okay.
You weren't the first
I have no need
man
for
I
wishes,
kissed, but now it seems you'll be the last.
A childhood
What
game
will
so
be
far
missed?
behind.
My other life put in the past.
We are the king and queen, not him, you and me.
With a new
How could he have been so
fine, but if you
fine?
never forced my
Yes, I knew that I would be the last.
But
He
turning
won't
into
be his, so put the memory in the past.
instead remaining as the brother I knew. The one I picked
Just
may not
me